On a time, there was a sailor, but he had gotten off course. He was not going the right way. You see, he dropped his compass. He was on a solo venture, sailboating in the ocean, in the Pacific, not in the Atlantic, off the coast of Britain, just off in the Atlantic. And he dropped his compass, and this man was out there. On his map, he saw where he last was Leviathan territory. So he's like, I gotta get ups and out of here, even though I don't know exactly, I know which direction I'm going because the sun. But for sake of the story, let's just pretend like he didn't realize that, okay? The sun, if you didn't know, the sun can tell you which direction you're facing because it sets in the west and rises in the east and sets in the west. So a sailor could know without a compass which direction he was facing. They could probably do that with the stars too. But for sake of this story, he was lost. I'll continue the story later. So this sailor is totally lost. He has no idea where the hell he's at, and he comes to the conclusion that all he can do is set off in one direction and hope he hits something. So he sets off in one direction and hopes he hits something, and is also cognizant that there could be leviathans. And yeah, he doesn't hit shit for like a long time. And then eventually he hears, or it's a nighttime, he's seen by the moonlight. And it's foggy, it's misty over the waters, the black waters. And he hears it. It's a song of a mermaid. But it's beautiful, like, and he hasn't heard a woman's voice in God knows how long. Or anyone's for that matter. So he gets to it. There's a pile of rocks jutting sharply out of the ocean. And on it sits a mermaid. He swims over there, or boats over there, slowly. He puts out his hand. She takes him underwater. She takes him super fast. He thinks this is it. And then she goes in this cave. He can breathe. It's air in there. End of chapter 1. Will to be continued, nigga. So then they're in this cave, and there's all types of ancient symbols and objects. And she says, put on this armor. There's this set of shining knight armor. This guy puts on the armor. She says, follow me. She has legs now, by the way. Now that the cave has gone to where there's no more water. She says, follow me. They go deeper into the cave. She says, you're gonna need that armor. Pick up this sword. They find a sword sitting up there. It's shining white steel blade, inscripted the letters that were on the cross. He takes that thing. It's like a medium-sized blade, just a sword, a knight's sword, white steel from a dragon's tooth. It's like marble, but it cuts through anything. Sorry, my leg is shaking. It cuts through anything, brother. And so he's got this fucking steel blade. He's got this fucking blade. And they walk in deeper into this cave. It's actually a volcano, underground volcano, and it's a tube that goes deep into the earth. And they come out on the other side, and it's like this long. It's basically like whales. It's basically like whales. You ever seen what whales looks like? Fields and horses and knights and castles and stuff. And so yeah, he's in Night World now. He went from sailor to knight, like that. And he's protecting her. She needed a man to take her into Wales. New Wales. Something. So, I've talked about my properties that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have maybe, let's say 4. One in Alaska, one in British Columbia, Canada, one in Colorado, and one in West Virginia. I'm gonna buy plots of land next to water. In Alaska, it'll be on the beach. British Columbia, on a beach. Colorado and West Virginia, hopefully I can get a lake. If not, so be it. So I'm gonna talk about each one. So, well, not each one, but they're all the same. They're all built like the same. It's like copies. So it starts with purchasing the land and purchasing a tiny home. A house goes for $600K. A piece of land you can get for $25K, and a tiny home you can get for $25K, call it $60K, and you got yourself set up, right? Then, first thing I'll do is start getting water. So get a pump that gets water from deep down and collects it. And you need it solar energy driving that pump. Easy, dub. That's water. Then you want your animals. So you start with chickens. It's probably the easiest. Like 4 chickens. 3 chickens. Big old chickens, you buy them, I guess, from some guy. And they start hatching. I don't know how it works. I don't know where you get the chickens. Do you buy them as baby chickens? I don't know. But you get the pre-hatched eggs of chickens. Like, thank you, sir. Have a good day. Take them home. Maybe. Who knows? But set up a chicken coop. Set up a goat fence. A fence for 3 goats. Billy goats. On whichever property I'm living on. And then each one's gonna have a house that I build. Like a cabin style house that I build with a fucking axe. Okay. Oh yeah, and then the other big thing is a greenhouse next to a tilapia pond because they feed each other. Tilapia pond, easy, stones. And then the greenhouse I want to do is like you shovel out the earth on a hill and then put terraced stones and grow the plants along the terraces. Brother. Yeah, and so the way the cabin is gonna be is it's gonna be the downstairs, which is a living room, a kitchen, and a dining room. And the kitchen and dining room are kind of together. The living room has a TV and DVDs. No fucking Roku TV. Nigga, this ain't 2026. We got a fucking box and we got DVDs and a DVD player. And whichever DVDs I done collected. sold 2 DVDs on eBay today. I got the notifications. Actually, it's 3, because one of them was a two for one deal. Yep. But yeah, then I might go on to some other countries, Norway. Learn Norwegian. Get a work visa. Go work on some haunted Norwegian castle. Meet a haunted Norwegian princess in a haunted Norwegian castle. That don't got a phone. Imagine a bitch that ain't got a phone. Imagine a bitch that don't got a phone. I'm joking. We all on our phones. We all eating hot chips. Looking for chargers. But imagine a bitch that ain't got a phone though. Me and Flip Phone Shoddy. Yo, I got some bit important shit. I need you to pick up groceries. Hold on, I need to take this call. Babe, where you been at? I'm almost out of my cigars. I need you making a trip for me. Yeah, on business. On business on the Flip Phone Tellies. Me and Shawty. Yeah, I'll get that right away. Yesterday got the fucking protein powders. Protein powders and protein shakes probably. Okay, honey. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hold on. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to take turkeys off the menu. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to take turkeys off the menu. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to take turkeys off the menu. Yo, they need to put me in that bitch. They really need to put me in that bitch, bro. I'll really be a good voice actor. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to take turkeys off the menu. They need to put me on the Pixar, bro.